you, baby, you right. You are not for me, goodbye. You ain't shit to me. Shit to me. You ain't shit to me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Igama lami ngingoluyanda wakahadebe. On Instagram I am chuchu underscore. Okay, chuchu, but it's still my YouTube name, so yeah. Anyway, today the reason I even decided to take a wenza lento le engenzayo njengani is because before I even explain, yesterday was my graduation. I am a qualified public relation practitioner. Yesterday big graduation, yeah. And I'm having Coca-Cola because it was lit is all. Okay, it was lit. Anyways, today guys, yesterday was my graduation. I was supposed to do a vlog, but it's a bit messy, but you will see. Anyways, as a collab, today I decided to do this video because I'm like, it's been a journey. It's been a journey from first year until third year. It's been a journey of it's been a journey, Shem. It's been a journey, and I decided to do this video just to talk about sometimes as God is there, even though civil rights like echo, He is there. Because firstly I lost my dad while we were in COVID. It was a lot, but anyway, I don't even know how I'll title this video. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about how did I have a baby and still manage to, to graduate on record time. Like, guys, one thing I can tell you is I believe there are certain things that happen in life for a reason. There are certain things that happen in life or that will prevent you from reaching your goal on the time that you have set for yourself. But that doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. So with my journey, first year, like I said, first year I lost my dad. So first year I was a drunkard. I was going out a lot, and I didn't notice it's that bad because I was just trying to occupy my mind with something that too much. And I lost my dad around August. Yes, I lost my dad 29 August. It was a Sunday. He was supposed to come home. Actually, he was on a call with us, like with my mom and my brother. And then fine. When I was supposed to come back, Josie, because I'm sick out for the weekend, but I was supposed to come back. But then I was like, okay, fine, let me wait for daddy, because it was a Saturday. No, it was a Saturday. I was supposed to leave on Sunday. Yes. So I was like, let me wait for daddy. I'm a daddy's girl. Okay, fine, cool. And then the next thing was October due to accident. I think that's the most painful death of someone in my family like I've heard of. And to think I was the last person to talk to him, the next thing he was gone just like that, and he had no scar or anything. It was just internal bleeding. It was very, 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 very painful just to see him there lying cold in jail. That's the most painful thing I've seen in Pulinam, because I've never seen him with my cousin, I won't lie. But to see him, me and my dad had a good relationship until he met my last mother. Oh, she was so evil. She is evil, I can say that, but I'm not gonna talk about her. That's wrong, I think. Yeah, that's wrong. Anyways, hence why I even have this tattoo. I'm not a tattoo person, but when I lost my dad, I was like, you know what, I want this tattoo, and I had it. And the reason why I even have this one is because Igameli to Luyanda. He named me Luyanda. So it's just like, it's one of the memories I'll have in my mind about you. And just know that I'll always love you, even though we didn't end things on good terms, yeah, but it's okay. You're my daddy. I'm your girl at the end of the day. Yeah. Okay, by the way, in Clay Pants, I love sitting down. Like, that's me. And then, yeah. So, second year, I got pregnant second year. I got pregnant second year. Second year around June, April. I'm not sure. I got pregnant. When I got pregnant, I think that was the worst thing that could happen to me. Like, to think, I was just like, yeah, man, God, what did you do? Here's one thing, God. Oh, God sometimes shows you flames. Oh, God sometimes shows you flames. Like, he shows you flames. Like, he shows you that, you know what? I'm not your playmate. You can't always do the same mistake and say, God, I'll not repeat again. Please give me my periods back. You can't do that. But when I was preventing, that's my problem. I was preventing, but still, I got pregnant. But it's fine. We move. So I got pregnant. When I got pregnant, it was still COVID, second year, 2021. Because so it was online learning, yabo. Fine. I got pregnant. At first, when I heard of the news, I was a bit okay about it. I was just like, fine. But as time goes on, yeah, one thing I can tell you about pregnancy will show you flames. Yay. I don't know, guys. I don't want to say people are lying when they say, oh, I enjoyed my pregnancy, I was happy. I don't want to say that, because pregnancies are different. But my pregnancy, I'll never get pregnant again. If I get pregnant again, I don't know what I will do. But yay, pregnancy showed me flames. Hormones were controlling me. Like, my hormones were me. I had no control over my hormones. And my pregnancy, when I found out I was pregnant, as much as I was like, okay, fine, but I set off, like, went on to depression because I was not ready. I was ready for a child. Like, no ways, I'm too young. Like, it's my second year at the varsity. How can I do that to my family? Like, many thoughts were hovering in my mind. My mom, my family, people. I wasn't all of those things in my mind. What am I gonna say? Is this man gonna marry me? Is this man gonna do this? What if he leaves me? What if he goes? What if he leaves me with the child? I should do an abortion. Yeah, I should get an abortion. Like, I had so many thoughts on my mind. That led me to depression. I stopped eating. I was like, you know what? There's no way. This child, akakwazi ukuba khona at this, like, njengamanje akakwazi ukuba khona, because I'm just not ready. I am really, really not ready. What, like, yeah, but I still want a lot in my life, and now a baby, no ways, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. No matter what, I can't do it. I can't be a mom. Fine, months went by. I haven't told my mom. When I was 4 months, November, I was 4 months of, I don't remember. My mom, I think my mom saw, like, something is wrong with her, because all of a sudden she was like, Lou, I wanted to talk to you about something. I was like, what do you want to talk to me about? She's like, oh, I wanted to do you 21st. I'm like, whoa, okay, but not the traditional one. Do you get me? And she's like, oh no, not that one. I'm like, okay, but yeah. And I was like, I was like, no. And she was like, why? You pregnant? And I was like, As much as she was disappointed, she like, she welcomed me with open arms, with a warm heart, because I think she knew what was about to turn up, what was about to happen. Okay, guys, and anyway, this is my first time having a weave on. So can you understand? The pressure is getting worse. Anyways, I was just like, oh, okay, fine. I've told my mom, and the person who kept being persistent is I should tell my mom as the baby daddy, my partner, the partner, yeah. I was like, no, tell your mom, tell your mom, tell your mom. And I'm just like, no ways, you know. But anyway, I ended up telling my mom, which was okay. From there, pregnancy shit started. Pregnancy shit kicked in, and also pregnancy shit started. Like it kicked in. Yo, depression kicked into a point that I didn't even know what to do. I was like, is this me? Like I would find myself crying just because I'm pregnant, and I'm looking at the things people are doing, like my friends. Like I became so lonely in my pregnancy to a point that I didn't mind staying in a dark house, like closing doors and closing curtains. I didn't mind because I saw myself lonely, so I didn't need, or I didn't see the reason to even engage with people. And that shit is wrong. The thing is wrong. I'm sorry. The thing is wrong because when you're pregnant, that's where you need people you love. That's where you need the support. That's where you need to engage with people. But as much as you need to engage with people, you also have to protect yourself, because when you're pregnant, you're very, very vulnerable from bad spirit, from bad people. You're just vulnerable at like in G. Basically, you're a vulnerable person from any, even the like a small harmless thing, but a harmless thing will always do like damage. So for me, it was very, very hard, I won't lie. And I was just like, is this me? And months kept going, kept going. Depression kept getting worse and worse. Yo, it was very, very hard when it was like 8 months. Yeah, 8 months I was very, 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 very deep within a depression, I won't lie. Because, oh, as he high. Honestly, if you don't have a support, your family, like your own family, I really don't know who to buy in, mommies. Like, I really don't know what you can get or what can happen to you. Because if my family wasn't there, especially my mom, if she wasn't there, I think I would have killed myself. Because pregnancy was like, I had suicide thoughts. Pregnancy was driving me nuts. And honestly, okay, fine. Never mind my partner. We're gonna exclude him. But Sinji, yeah, he was there on his own basic terms. But never mind, because men even also get affected by amanang, ama hormones wakho. Yo, but one thing ngangithandiswa yena. And you know Mountain Zumban, he does the opposite. So nje, it was yo. Oh, I shame. It was so bad, guys. In my pregnancy, it was so bad. But I only realized now when I look back at the pictures I used to take and the videos I used to take when my baby kicks Uguti. Some of the moments were good memories, were good moments, but I couldn't be there mentally because I was just not okay mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. If there isn't, like, I was not okay. I was not fit to enjoy my pregnancy. That I can say, I was not fit to enjoy it because things were not happening by my own way or by the way I expected them to happen. Yeah, but so, at times I would sit and be like, you know what, no man, let me just do an abortion now. It will like I'll cross the bridge when I get there. But it was very hard. When it comes to school, I had a problem when it comes to school on my third year because now we were attending classes. At first, I did go to school. I was seeing a therapist, and then when it was my time to like, I was so near to give birth, I called at school. I'm like, hi, I wanted to inquire if you're pregnant, what should I do? And this lady was like, most people fail, so I think you should just drop out and come back next year. Fighting for my education was one of the things I did that year. I was like, I'm not gonna drop out. Saying like I've come a long way, I'm not gonna drop out. I will fight for my education. I will make sure I graduate. I'll make sure I pass. I'll make +1+1 or 1+1. What did I just say? But what I'm trying to say is ngizobona, ngizohlanganisa. Mangihlanganisa 1 no 1. Uzophuma 2. That's when I know. So I was like, I'm not dropping out. So I asked one of my friends at school to help me. Let's say, guys, can you send me schoolwork? Can you tell me what's happening, And shame, they were very, very supportive. Very, very supportive. It's just that I didn't ask them what should I like put their names on. But shout out to them, shame, they were so supportive. And they did basically help me in every way they can. Excuse me. They can when it comes to school. So it was very, very hard. I won't lie, it was very hard. And now working at school with the tummy. I know, good team, when you're in varsity, most people are married. So being pregnant and going to school, it's not like a shocking thing like it is when you're in high school. But I was not comfortable. Like, my pregnancy made me not comfortable in my own body. So I used to wear like I tried to wear baggy clothes. Funny enough, I don't have baggy clothes that much. But most times I used to wear like a baggy t-shirt. Never mind what I'm wearing, and as long as I'm wearing a baggy t-shirt. And this one time I was like walking. Oh yeah, I was hungry. I went to student center to get something. So I was passing this like table, but like, and she like eating. And this one chick says, Sabawo. And I was like, Jehovah, dear Lord, Father God Jesus, is she for real? Sabawo my tummy. Like, does she know what I'm going through? If she knew, she wouldn't Sabawo things, not like things you shouldn't Sabawo for. But it was very hard, and hey, it's been a journey, and I pulled through. I pulled through the worst. I pulled through the things I thought I wouldn't. And honestly, God was there. It's just that I didn't see. Unkulunkulu was there. He made sure you're gonna graduate on the record time with your baby, a healthy baby girl. Like, she's such a joy. Like, she's such a joy. She's so cute. She's so adorable. She's naughty, but I love every minute of it. I love every minute of it because she made me feel what unconditional love is. I've got it from my mom and my dad, but loving a human being that you made from your own tummy is another thing. It's love you can't express. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy because you just like, is this for real? Like, I love this little human being. Is this little human being mine? And she's mine. Like, she's mine. It's someone I can say, you're mine. Yes, I know I have no right to say no one can have access to you, but she's mine. And I can protect her. I'm so overprotective over my daughter. Like, I'm so overprotective because, she's mine. I understand the pain I had to go through for her to be there. I understand the journey I went on for her to be there. Like, that 9 months or 10 months, I think. Yeah, 10 months. 42 weeks and 5 days late. It was crazy. It was very, very crazy at that time. Oh, it was crazy. I gave birth April 4th. So, Lalela going to labor. So I went home when I was like 8 months. I was 8 months, yeah. 8 months, but besengela lapho uyoteta abo. I went home. I didn't have a big tummy, one thing. I didn't have a big tummy. It was only big when I was 8 months. Yeah. About that time, it just went. It was so big that I was like, hey, where do you come from? Because when I was 6 months, you couldn't see that I was pregnant. 7, but 8 months, 8 months, you could see, no. She did the things. She did the deed, and now she's suffering. Anyways, so I got my labor pain on Thursday. Yeah, the previous month on Thursday. But they were slight, or it's something you're like, ouch, you're like, okay, include, and you use the next couple of hours or so. Sorry. So it was not that big of a deal. 1 April, I feel the pain, and I'm like, okay. It was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. 1 April, fine. Slight pains. It's oh okay. 2 April, I'm still good. 2022, I'm still good. I am still just yeah, on the 2nd of April, I went to hospital. I went to hospital only because the mucus, there's a mucus that comes out to show that you're about to give birth. That comes out. So I showed my sister. I'm like, dude, something came out of my home girl, and she's like, what's that? I'm like, it's mucus, it's clear. And she was like, hey, when are you about to give birth? She calls my mom. My mom pulls through, and she's like, oh, okay. My mom was going to work. She was working a night shift. She's like, okay, I'll take you to the hospital, then go to work. I'm like, okay, fine. Hi. She takes me, my baby bag is packed, my bag is packed already, like it was all set. I take the things, then we go. Still on the way, I'm just like, we pass by my mom's sister's house. So she was there. Okay, if you go on my Instagram, you'll see her. Yesterday she was there on my graduation. So we passed by her house, and she's like, well, Luana, I'll tell you guys, and I'll translate after I coach. She's like, well, Luana, sis, ungasiletheli villa, uyazi ukuthi khathi ngiwasha ngabo 12. And one thing about my umamkhulu, she's a hard worker, like she's so straight. So she was like, you better not come with a lazy child. Like today I've been so lazy that I started doing laundry at 12 o'clock. That's what she said. So okay, fine, we go. My mom drops me off at the hospital. I get there, I tell them I'm about to give birth. They take me to a section of giving birth, labor ward section. They take me to labor ward. I gave birth to a public hospital, and trust me, if no matter how moneyed I am, I'll still do it again. Giving birth to a public hospital. I go there. When I get there, I go to the receptionist lady. She's like, she's like, what's happening? And explain it to her. And she's like, okay. She gives me a silver thing, yeah, a small one. She says, go pee in that. I go and pee. I come back. I give it to her. She dips the things. There's certain things they dipped. She dips the thing. She looks at it and she's like, okay, go and change into your pajamas and just get comfortable. I go, I change in my pajamas and I get comfortable. I wait for the doctor. So I was like just chilling. One thing, giving birth or seeing other people about to give birth, that's the most painful part and the most strangest thing you've ever seen. Like, that's a horrible movie. It's a horrible movie for women. It's a horrible movie. I won't lie. I still understand men who go and see that women get giving birth. It's very cute. I won't lie. It's very cute. But to see literally your homegirl expanding for a human being to come out, horrible movie for me. Horrible movie. But I would like my partner to come and see, because it's cute. Jokes on me, yadlala. Hi, fine. I sit there. As I'm sitting, hey, people are screaming. Where? It's funny when you talk about it. People are screaming. They're holding their bags. Where? They're calling their mom. Where, mama? Yo, ngazengafa. Oh, Tito. Ngazengafa mina. Where bengenzani? It's like they're seeing a ghost, but then the ghost is inside of you. Those ghosts can make you feel pain. Oh, I'm like, oh no, what's happening? I'm texting her. I'm like, dude, what's happening? Why people are screaming like this? And they're busy walking, like on the water, busy walking and stuff. Well, when you see, like, you can pass them by the toilet, they're walking around. But one thing I love is that the labor ward section is upstairs, so they literally can't go downstairs to disturb other people. You see, that's a good thing. So they're just disturbing us, who are like them, who are about to go on a similar thing or into the similar situation in few hours. Yo, they keep screaming, and I'm just like, yo, decide to kandingane. What is happening? I was so scared. I was very, very scared. But I kept on saying, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. Nothing will happen to me. Nothing. I won't experience the same thing. Hey. When you know what they say? They say when you make, if you wanna see God laugh, tell them about the plans you've made. That was me. In my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna show them how it's done. Show people who have 3 kids, 4 kids. Yo, I don't know what. But fine. It was Saturday, 2 April. The pains were there. Here comes the part I don't like. Okay, fine. When the first time being Faga, like the belt, putting the belt to hear the baby's heartbeat, I was okay. You sleep with your left side. I was okay. I was cool. Nothing. It's not bothering me. It's cool. It's chilled. I feel like tying my hair. It's just that I don't even know if we tie a hair in jail. But fine. Hi. Time goes on. Doctor comes after the belt. Guys, I won't lie. Girls, when you're pregnant, just know you're heading for the worst. Even if you give birth to a private hospital, you're heading for the worst. The doctor comes, and then he introduced himself. It was a man. He introduced himself. It's a Nigerian man. He introduced himself and everything. Okay, fine. And then he takes the gel thing that they put on your tummy when you're still pregnant, when you go for sauna and stuff. He takes it, he wears gloves, and then he puts it on his gloves. 2 fingers into your vagina. That's the most painful part about being pregnant. For me, it was so painful. Because I'm just like, dude, I am feeling pain and you are putting your 2 fingers into my vagina. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to kill me? Yo, like your vagina is burning up and then someone put that, like, 2 fingers into you. And mind you, it's not like I'm just going to put them. No. I'm just like, okay, fine. Saturday, it was not that So I was like, okay, cool. Fine. I sleep. Sunday, I was a crazy lady. Sunday, I was the one who was about to scream. Sunday, I woke up with so much pain. Oh, so much pain that I was just like, you know what? I'm ready for C-section. I don't mind giving birth with C-section. At this point, it was so painful. I won't lie. It was so painful. It was so painful. And I was on the section where you're still waiting to give birth. It's not like your time yet. But already they were like, my womb is starting to open up. It started opening up since Thursday, but it was just taking its own time. Fine. Sunday, my mom comes to see me. When she saw me, she was like, yeah, it's going down. But one thing about me, when I'm in a situation, especially a painful situation, like physically, I don't show, like, I don't cry, I don't scream. Unless it's emotional. When it's emotional, I cry. When it's like, words, I cry. But when it's physical, I'm just going through the pain, like I'm soldiering it on. So I was soldiering it on, trying to soldier the pain on. But no, the pain kept getting worse and worse. The pressure kept getting worse. I'm like, no, me. And mind you, my baby was just playing. Like, she was so active. My baby during my pregnancy, she was only active when around 8. Yeah, around 8. That's when she started being active. But that day, she was active the whole day. When I started to lie down on the bed, I felt like the bed had melted. Like, it was just, like, there was, like, so many nails that I couldn't just put my back. And I can't sleep on my tummy, mind you. And one thing about giving birth, they will tell you to sleep on your left side. You can't change side. No matter what, you have to sleep on your bed, on your left side. Guys, a minute, please.